Now write down next example. A point charge 10 nanocoulomb is located at 2-1-5 meter and a uniform line charge of -30 nanocoulomb per meter lies along the intersection of of planes y is equal to 2 and z is equal to 5. Calculate d bar at 402. Okay. So solution. A point charge of 10 nanocoulomb is located at 2, -1 and -5 meter. Two means +2 on x-axis, -1 on y-axis and -5 on z-axis. So intersection of these 2 points and -5 which is on z-axis. So here somewhere
-1
yes, -1 correct. -1 on y-axis. -1. And z-axis, on z-axis this is -5. So intersection of these points means somewhere here point is located. Okay, so I consider this point as point A having coordinates 2, -1 and -5. Okay. And a uniform line charge of -30 nanocoulomb lies along intersection of planes. Okay, we'll see after the first calculation. Find d bar at 402. So x is 4, then y is 0 and z is equal to 2, means the point is in which plane? X and z plane only. Okay, so at z is equal to 2, suppose this is point 2 and x is equal to 4. Okay. So here another point B is located having coordinates 4, 0 and 2. Okay. Now we have to find this D bar at point 402. Therefore connect these 2 points A and B and direction will be towards B. Okay. So this D bar is equal to, what is formula for D bar due to point charge? Yes, for point charge,
Q upon 4 pi r
R, yeah,
square. R square.
R square into unit vector A bar R. So D bar is equal to Q upon 4 pi R square into unit vector A bar R for point charge only. So find R bar. Now if this is R, end point is B and start point is A. So R bar is equal to 4 minus 2 unit vector A bar X plus 0 minus minus plus 1 into A bar Y and plus 2 minus minus plus 5 into unit vector A bar Z. So this R bar is equal to 2 A bar X plus 1 A bar Y and plus 7 A bar Z. Then mod of R bar is equal to square root of 2 square plus 1 square plus 7 square. So find mod of R bar.
Seven 7.35.
7.35. Okay. This is in meter. If the unit is given, you can also write the unit. Okay. Then find unit vector A bar R, which is equal to R bar divided by mod of R bar 2 A bar X plus A bar Y plus 7 A bar Z divided by mod of R bar is 7.35.
0.27 A bar X.
0.27 A bar X
plus 0.136 A bar Y.
136 A bar Y and plus point
952 A bar Z.
okay, A bar Z. Now find D bar, which is equal to, now charge Q is equal to 10 nanocoulomb, means 10 into 10 raised to minus 9 divided by 4 pi R square, that is 7.35 square into unit vector A bar R, that is 0.27 A bar X plus 0.136 A bar Y and plus 0.952 A bar Z. So find D bar.
.08 into 10 raised to minus 12 A bar X.
Into 10 raised to minus 12 A bar X.
Two 2.04 into 10 raised to minus 12 A bar Y.
0.05.
4.
4. Okay. 10 raised to minus 12 A bar Y and plus
14.28.
14.28
into 10
into
raised to minus 12.
10 raised to minus 12 A bar Z. Okay, and unit is coulomb per meter square. Okay, everyone getting the answer?
Yes, ma'am.
सगळ्यांचे सॉल्व करून झाले? सगळ्यांचे सॉल्व करून झालंय का?
Yes, ma'am.
Now second is a uniform line charge of minus 30 nanocoulomb per meter lies along the intersection of planes y is equal to 2 and z is equal to 5. Means line charge is given. Actually it is line charge density because unit is coulomb per meter, right? Its line charge density is given, that is rho L. Okay, so consider x, y, z. Now a uniform line charge lies along intersection of planes y is equal to 2 and z is equal to 5. Means y is equal to 2. At point y is equal to 2, one plane is there. Okay, and at z is equal to 5, another plane is there. Okay, plane means one surface is there. Okay, so if we consider on y plane, now y plane lies like this. Okay, and this z plane lies like this, because if z is equal to constant, then x-axis and y-axis are present. Okay, now intersection of these two planes. Okay, intersection of these two planes, so we have to if I draw the two planes here, that is y is equal to 2 and z is equal to 5. Suppose y this plane is z is equal to 5. Okay, and we have to intersect, that's why I'm increasing the length. Okay, and second plane is z is equal to y is equal to 2. Okay, now y is equal to 2 means such a plane. Okay, where x and z axis are present. Okay, now somewhere here somewhere here they are intersecting, means these two planes are intersecting here. Now we have to draw one line which is parallel to one axis. Okay, so which coordinates are given here? Y coordinate and Z coordinates are given, means this intersecting line having one point on that line, but that line is parallel to which axis? To which axis the line is parallel? Yes? Everyone is getting how the intersecting point is drawn? Hello? इंटरसेक्टिंग पॉइंट कसा काढलाय समजलंय का सगळ्यांना? Yes or no? So this plane is intersecting with another plane. Okay, so how that? अरे समजला असेल तर सांगा, नसेल तर सांगा, म्हणजे मला परत एकदा समजलंय ना? ओके. So if I consider this as intersecting line, actually this is the line. Okay, and now tell me, this line will be parallel to which axis? X, Y या Z axis? The line will be parallel to which axis?
X axis.
X axis. Okay. So, and one point is given here, having there are number of charges on this line. Again, rho L is given. This rho L is equal to minus 30 nanocoulomb per meter. Okay. Now tell me, how to find d bar due to line charge? What is formula?
Rho L upon 2 pi r into a bar r.
Rho L upon 2 pi r into a bar r. Correct. Now rho L is already given. Again we have to find this r. Now to find r, we have to find d bar at point 402. And somewhere here the point 402 is present. Okay. Here point, suppose this point is B having coordinates 402, and this DL point means the small section of that line DL is present at this point. Now what are the coordinates of this point? What is the x coordinate? X is
0.
not given. Yes,
0.
we are considering
0
it
to 5.
0 to 5. Okay,
5.
but if that coordinate is present, then if I consider this as x, but while calculating we are not considering the x coordinate as the line is parallel to x axis. If the line is placed on x axis only, then that coordinate will be 0. We can consider, but here it is not given that line is placed on x axis, but this line is parallel to x axis. So I am considering here the x coordinate as x only, but while calculation consider this x coordinate as 0. Remember this point. Okay, so while finding r bar, just connect these 2 points. Okay, so consider this point as DL. Now end point is B and start point is DL. So it is x coordinate will be 0, only y and z. So it is 0 minus 2 into a bar y, and plus second one is 2 minus 5 into a bar z. So r bar is equal to minus 2 a bar y and minus 3 a bar z. Okay. So find mod of r bar, which is equal to minus 2 square plus minus 3 square.
3.61.
3.61. Okay. Again here unit is given, that is meter. Then find A bar R, which is equal to R bar divided by mod of R bar. So minus 2 A bar Y minus 3 A bar Z divided by 3.61. So A bar R is equal to
0.554.
0.554. A bar X, it is minus
Minus.
A bar X and minus
A bar Y. A bar Y.
A bar Y, correct. And minus
0.831.
831 A bar Z. Okay. Then find D bar. So D bar is equal to rho L is minus 30 nanocoulomb divided by 2 pi R 3.61 into unit vector.
Hey, 0.733.
733
into 10 raised to minus 9 A bar Y.
plus
1.099.
1.099. Okay, means 1.9. Hey, 1.1 into 10 raised to
Minus 9
minus 9
A bar Z.
A bar Z.
Coulomb per meter.
Per square.
मीटर ना मॅडम, लाईन आहे.
नाही, आपण डी बार फाइंड केला ना.
हा.
सो डी बारचं युनिट कुलम पर मीटर स्क्वेअर. Now find total D bar, because here they have not asked separately questions. Okay, calculate D bar at point 402. Now we have to find D bar due to both point charge and line charge. Okay, so this total D bar is equal to, consider this as D2 bar and the first one as D1 bar. Okay, so this is D1 bar plus D2 bar, which is equal to, now just add these two and tell me the final answer. Okay, all of you got the final answer? Just add a bar x coefficients, a bar y
0.004
4. Okay, 0.004
into 10 raised to minus 9 a bar x
10 raised to minus 9 a bar x plus है का minus है
plus
plus. Okay, then
0.735
0.735 into 10 raised to
minus 9 a bar y
minus 9 a bar y and plus
1.113
113 into 10
into 10
raised
raised to minus 9
9 a bar z. तिन्ही प्लस आहेत ना.
हाँ plus है madam
Or you can write as 4 into 10 raised to 123 means minus 12. You can write in that form also. Okay. So सगळ्यांचं आन्सर आलंय का. सगळ्यांचं आन्सर आलंय का. Okay, from tomorrow there is work from home. That's why I will take a lecture on mobile. So we are coming once in a week. So once in a week there will be lecture on Slate. So if possible I will take 2 lectures on Wednesday. And I'll explain now most of the part on PPT because while solving on Slate and on paper also too much time is wasted. Okay, and our syllabus is going to back and back only. Okay, so if we are taking on PPT then we can go fast. Okay, so that we can finish our syllabus also and practice more and more. Okay, tomorrow I will upload notes. Actually some points are remaining, that's why I have not uploaded the remaining notes of first chapter. So after completion of some points I will upload all notes. Okay, then after within 2 to 3 days there will be test. Okay, so everyone's write up is over here. सगळ्यांचं झाले का सॉल्व करून. कॅन आय इरेज so that we'll see the next point. Yes or no. सगळ्यांचं लिहून झालंय का.
ma'am.
Okay. And one more point, in such type of examples for both electric field intensity and electric flux density, remember 2 points. For point charge there is no change. For line charge just skip the point which is where the line is parallel to that axis. Okay, means if line is parallel to x axis or on x axis then skip the x coordinate, and same for y and z coordinates. Okay, means skip that coordinate. And for sheet charge, if the sheet is given which is perpendicular to that respective axis, then the normal unit vector or perpendicular unit vector will be that axis only. And if the point is given in positive, where we have to find electric flux density or intensity, and if that point is given in positive direction, then you can write a positive unit vector. But if the point is given in negative direction, then just take the minus unit vector. Okay, that may be minus a bar x, minus a bar y, or minus a bar z. So you have to remember these 2 points, because at the time of exam you may get forget, or you may don't remember such small points. Okay, so we'll start the next point. Now the next point, and this is the important point, which is Gauss's law. Okay, so for this Gauss's law, consider one closed surface. Okay, consider one closed surface. Now there are different charges placed. Okay. Now the charges may be point charges, line charges, or surface or sheet charges. Okay. Less than 1 minute. Okay. Suppose I am here considering the point charges. Okay, place here. Similarly, you can consider the line charges or sheet charges also. And if I consider that only a single charge is placed in this